That's the way you do it. Holy shit. Okay. Okay.
You figure
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
out.
yeah, 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 yeah. For sure, for sure. I did. I figured it out. I had an epiphany in that. Wow, it was jarred by the others. Didn't scream, but definitely I was like, oh yeah, you do a stream key. So you just do a stream key. So then I can anti-turbo. Awesome, perfect. All right, good to go, good to go. All right, so um, let's see here. Hello.
I don't have my phone. Do it again. Yep.
All right, so you can hear me.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Let me fix this box here. Don't need to see me so much anymore.
Turn your speaker down.
Put this down over here. right, so you can.
Yep, yep, yep.
All right, so you can hear me.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Let me fix this box here. They don't need to see me so much.
Turn your speaker down.
Put this down over here. So let's look at this right here. Homelessness in America reached a record high in 2024 with more than 771,000 people experiencing homelessness on a single night. This makes an unprecedented 18% increase from 2023. Experiencing homelessness on a single night. This makes an unprecedented 18% increase from 2023. Driven by the national housing affordability crisis, this figure represents the highest number of unhoused individuals since data collection began in 2007. 2007. Unhoused individuals since data collection began in 2007. Wow. Sorry for the echo. Wow. About 23 out of every 10,000 Americans experience homelessness. Sheltered versus unsheltered. Approximately 64% of homeless individuals reside in shelters, while the remainder are entirely unsheltered. So, approximately 64% of homeless people, individuals, reside in shelters. That's out of 771,000 people. That's pretty good. I mean, it's a pretty good number of people that are actually sheltered. Obviously, you know, this could be one of those things where you say one person is too much, but 64%? Wow. The highest number of unhoused people are concentrated in California, New York, Florida, and Washington. New York, for example, saw its numbers spike by roughly 59% in the recent counts. So New York has spiked by 59%. Why is that? Obviously because the East Coast is just, the prices there are just way too high. So it's obviously crazy. And I'm sure a lot of job cuts happen there as well. So I just said on here is what are we looking at here on the chat here. Let's go ahead and bring this back down to size, and probably just go ahead and move this off screen for now. Let's switch this around so I can have a conversation real quick. Someone said the dope opera. So I'm gonna say I thought drugs were illegal. So I said, how are we doing drugs live on camera? Why do cops bust young kids at parties for liquor and drugs? Oh no. Oh, we need to interact here. Okay, so I need to interact with this screen here, and I need to skip this. Alright, boom. Easy peasy. So I skipped that. Interact. Alright. So let me look at some other stuff. Let me try to find some other. Where's that here? Okay, it's right there. So I'm gonna try to find some more information. How many homeless in America 2026? Why is homelessness a problem? Here's a okay. We're gonna do it. We're gonna just do a conversation with AI here. All right. So let's go here, 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 and then I go to this box. Go to properties. Wait. Go to this box. Go to properties, and then Can I select all that? I cannot select. We'll try to select all this here, and we will backspace that, and then do that, and then we'll paste this, and then okay. And so let's see. Does that bring it up the way I need it to bring it up? So let's look at this right here. All right. So when we look at this information here, which I'm just gonna throw it on over on top here, and can you see it right? Yeah, you can. Okay, so it says homelessness is a critical problem in America because it's rapidly growing systemic crisis that impacts hundreds of thousands of individuals, strains municipal budgets, and reflects deeply rooted structural failures across the nation. According to the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, the number of unhoused Americans reached an unprecedented high, with over 770,000 people experiencing homelessness. This issue stems from a combination of severe housing shortages, economic instability, and failing social safety nets, which is just our government failing us to put systems in place to ensure that we all have the ability to take care of ourselves. Let's see here. Does that scroll up too on the screen? It does not scroll up on the screen, which that kind of sucks. But if I click here, interact with it, will it let me scroll? It does not. Man, this is one thing I was trying to talk to my wife about here. Is this interaction here, I just can't. I can't interact with the actual page, and it just won't let me scroll up or down for some reason, and I don't know how to. I can come over here and then scroll and then probably no, that wouldn't even work either. So I'm at a loss here. Refresh, maybe we'll refresh that, and when I just refresh it, what in the world is that? That's that information. Hands-free reaction. Is it the reaction video? What in the world is giving me a, let's go here, OBS is not interacting here. OBS, no. OBS over here maybe. OBS, no. Okay, alright. I don't know where that background is coming from.
What background?
Interact,
That's the video.
Oh, okay, there we
Video
go, so.
commercial.
No, not really. The video's right here. I mean, didn't have a commercial. This is live right here. So, why do cops? But okay, Kingston is an open air drug market. Anyone seen Jess after the incident? Hey Don, I haven't. The other day, our horse got exolazine, and I couldn't help but wonder how much they take compared to what our horses was given. You're welcome. Okay, so I went to interact, and then I was able to, I don't know how it was was even on there. But anyway, so I can click back on this, and I can actually minimize this again and move it out of the way so you can't see it. And alright, and I can go back to here, go to properties, and try to find something that's more information. Local file, browse. Okay, alright. So that is that's why that says local file. Use control audio via OBS. Use custom frame rate. Shut down source when not visible. Refresh browser and scene becomes active. Let's try that. Okay, so then I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to blow this up so the wording is kind of over the people here. And minimize that a little bit so you can see everything here. And boom, alright, boom, boom, boom. Alright. So here it is. So it's over there. And then so my video capture, I need to set that as locked. So if I lock that, nothing should be over it. Period. I hope that just worked. Okay, so let's move that up. Order, move up. Okay, there it is. It's moved up now. All right, so if I lock that in place, that should be fine. Nothing else should go over it anymore. All right, so we can move this over a little bit right here. Boom. Move that down a little bit. Why homeless? There's a problem in America. Boom, boom, boom. Move that over a little bit. Boom. And then interact with that. And that's not what I want to interact with. I want to interact with this box here. Interact. And when I interact with it, let's see here. Hello. Not the right keypad. Hello. How does that work? Let's see here if that hello go. Oh, there it is. All right. So we're moving one step more in the know. So the only thing I can't do is move this box. Oh, I can move it over. Thank goodness. All right. So we move this box over, and let's say we're gonna scroll here. Can. Hello. I am live streaming a drug area known as Keniston. It's called Kensington, Cam 6 in Philadelphia. Help me.
I can read you what you're writing on the screen and what I'm watching.
Interact with people in my chat about what we are viewing. So let's see what happens when I hit enter here. Does it? Oh, it does. This is what I was looking to do right here. Okay, so I can have a conversation. We can have the background. So this is how I make this my own, by having my video up and then having a separate web browser that I can interact with and talk to. So now, this being live, because my picture there and because I'm kind of interacting with it and having a conversation, now if I were to have people watch me and we were talking in my, like you just put a little emote there. If people were to have, we were to have conversations, I could actively work on it. And obviously, yeah, you can't see everything that's going on, but you could open up another browser and have that and go to OMG Live and watch it without the wording there. But this is how I can make it my own, you know, and kind of just have a thought. Now I need to come up with a good title. But this is what I was talking about here. This is what I was having a hard time getting to right here. And so now we're here. Get myself a little like here. Alright, so go here, open up that box, and close that box. Go here, 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 here. Don't need that open. We can close that. Don't need this open. We can close that. Okay, close that. This is the one right here. Okay, this is the one right here. So we go to here, open that up, and go back over here. We need to make sure that we're on the screen. Okay, all right. All right. Okay, so I need to manage this. So to manage this, I'm gonna have to actually go to YouTube here, go to my channel, view your channel, go to my live, well, maybe not go to my live, go to manage, go to your channel and then manage videos. Close that one out, we don't need that open there. Go to live. And now I can manage my description. So here's details here. I can put in a new description, boom. And have AI help me generate something that's going to, let's talk Skid Row, poverty, policy, and reality. And then I can say generate a description, please. So it's going to generate a description for me here. All right. Tonight we're watching live footage of Skid Row and having real conversation. Okay, alter the description. We're going to real time. We're seeing. All right, yeah, boom. That's it right there. Okay, so we'll go here and then in the description, I will change that to here, 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 and here, boom. And we can save that for now. And now I can upload a thumbnail, which is pretty awesome. How I'm gonna do that, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna upload a thumbnail. Okay, so in order to upload a thumbnail, I need to find something. Kensington, PA, Drug Street. Okay, so let's just find an image here. Save. Go back here, go to thumbnails, go to downloads. Should be Kingston right there. Open. Boom. So the image does, don't like the little black on the side, but you know what, for right now, we're gonna just roll with it. Save. So customization, close, live chat, copyright, channel visibility, clips, create video clips. Can't do that yet, I guess. But okay, so that's this right here. That's this right here. We don't need that open anymore. Okay, so we can leave that open, and then open back up the interact here. Okay, so where's it? Okay, this is the interact right here. Okay, so interact. This is what that screen. So I don't need to use that screen. I need the other screen. This screen here. Interact. Boom. Okay. Move that back over here. Oh, move that back. Oh, move that back. Okay. So, but now I should know. Testing. It should move with the screen, right? Clear ready when you are. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it does. So basically, I'd be able to move it to. I'm gonna move it up though. Cannot interact with this screen properly. I don't know how to do that. How can you scroll on this screen? I don't really want to copy that, but okay. So I guess you just kind of have to go back to what you were doing. Interact. Don't want to interact with that screen once again. Try to interact with another screen. This screen right here. Oh, maybe I'll go refresh. So refresh. Unclear. Interact. Want to drum up conversation about homeless in America while live on this YouTube channel. To drive deep, engaging conversation about America. Okay, is that going? Okay, it's going to come up. About America's homelessness while streaming live on YouTube. You can use interactive segments and specific discussion prompts like audience respond best to concrete data, visual context, and direct questions that challenge common myths. Here's your blueprint. Here's the thing though, it's not allowing me to just, the blueprint is not like I can just. This is it right here. And I click on that right there, but this is not going to be the same because I'm not interacting here. So this is a setback right here. This is definitely a setback. All right. So how do I do this? Ooh. Okay. Okay. So I can open the OMG live here. OMG live, there it is right there. Open that up. Click on Cam 6 Kennison here. Click on the it doesn't even really matter about that because I can just use the chat here. So just to use the chat, let's see how I'll do that. The chat box. There's a way that I can just participants send feedback, reactions, timestamps, pop chat out. Pop the chat out. Okay, so I pop the chat out like that. If I pop the chat out, I can grab this here, copy this, come back over here to the information, go to properties, and I can overlay the chat. I should be able to overlay the chat onto the screen here. So let's see here. That's not the right thing here. Okay. So overlay here. Okay, so we need to do all that here. Boom. Boom. Backspace. Okay. Backspace. Okay, so then we right click paste. Overlay. Yeah. Alright. Okay. We need to minimize that a little bit. Alright. Get the chat in there. Alright. Boom. Boom. So I will have to use their chat room. I'll chat on the other computer. I won't be able to chat in mine because there's nobody in there, so there's no reason to do that. However, what? Is the chat legible on your screen?
Mm-hmm.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because on my screen it's definitely not. Let me maximize the screen, see what it looks like here. Yeah, it's definitely not.
Yeah, it's real small in the the chat that look.
Yeah,
You see, it's real small on the corner.
yeah, but you can't read that. Yeah, it's not
No,
legible.
I
It
can't.
says
I can't
leg-
read
legible.
it.
Yeah, here you go. You have it right here. Alright, so to make the chat legible, we gotta interact with this box here and shut down this ad here. Shut down that box. Sure, there's an easier way to do this, but I currently do not know yet, so this is what I have to do. How about now? How's it look now?
It's bigger. I have to pan in to see it.
Okay, so it definitely is better. Let's try to go this route. That's not gonna work. So someone said, "Does it get livelier at night?" I said, "I don't know, but I'm gonna start watching this live shit more often. Way better than scripted TV." why don't the cops just go arrest these people right now? They're either on drugs, about to do drugs, have drugs on them. I mean, aren't they loitering right now? I mean, one guy is bent over, hanging onto the ledge of the building, has not moved in the last 5 minutes plus. He's just there. So obviously he needs help. I don't get it. But we'll go and we'll go and stake out some kids at a party and try to get them for drinking and doing some drugs or whatever. But we got people literally right here on the street that they could be doing whatever they need to do to get them into rehabs and all that type of stuff. Crazy.
That Wayfair Sober Express. These chips, stale.
Driving is what drives me. But when the day winds
This dude in red right here. He's like, hey, you got anything, dude? You got anything? Bro, you want some, bro? You want some? Is that pusher in the red? Conversation is not very good inside this chat. There's over 100 people in it, and there's no one really conversing at all. Who's this troll right here? What is he doing? My guy's on the creep. His back is hurt. So I believe I looked this up. Basically, what that is, the reason why they're bent over like that, is because whatever, when they're doing that fentanyl or whatever, there's something in it that is deteriorating your vertebrae in your back or something like that. It's something to do with something like that. I don't remember verbatim. I have to look it up again. But literally, because they're hunched over that entire time, that they're under the drug, and there's something in it that just eats away at their ability to be able to stand up, I guess, straight. So that's something to do with fentanyl. Red sweats and red jacket. And look at this little kid walking by. Yikes. 2 little kids. 3 little kids. Just everyday normal stuff for these little kids.
Home Shield warranty can help protect major home systems and appliances.
so wild how people can live on top of each other like that, all those power lines and just the inner city, just not something I would ever be used to. Just living on top of each other, all those homes stacked. There's no grass anywhere, it's all concrete. Just home after home, after building after building after building after building. A couple trees in the back. Oh, here's a lady right here. What is she doing with these two dudes? What are they bargaining? What's this guy in the red doing down here? What does he got going on? What's he got going on here? What's this guy got going on here? Come on, guys. Come on in. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get it. Let's get some conversation here. There's a Kingston hottie right here. She's got the neck lean going on. Oh, she got the dip going on. Dip with it, dip with it. Oh, what do we got going on? It's unbelievable. These people are allowed to just be right here, and everyone knows they're doing drugs. But it's cool. We're not doing anything. We're just gonna just have these people live. And then there's people right now tonight just eating in mansions and driving Bentleys. You got all these mega stars that are just chilling in life. Wow. This is just, what do we do about this, people? What do we do? unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. How is this legal? Somebody please tell me, how is this legal? I want to know, how is this legal, but then cops will go and bust kids at a party for drinking. Like, you got people that are unhoused on the street, just sitting there drugged up, most likely has drugs on, right? Or gonna get drugs. But the cops can see this live right now like we can, so how are they not doing anything more than a kid at a party or anybody else? And it's just easy right here just to go ahead and grab them and get them for being under the influence or any other charge, possession, loitering. I mean, what's the point? Why do we put ourselves, others in the system when you can just grab these people? That's what I want to know. Why is this possible right here? And this is just one little sliver of street. There's many streets like this. In Philly, California. I'm sure, I don't know in Texas where you would see this at. Maybe in El Paso, maybe. I don't even think so though. I don't know where you can go to Dallas and see this. I would go video it if I could. I'd go live and video it if I could. This is just crazy. At least the guy isn't bent over back there anymore. There was a guy bent over hanging onto the railing. Didn't look too well. But anyway, serious question. When you watch Consonant Live, what do you believe you're really looking at? Addiction, poverty, mental illness, policy failure, moral collapse, or all of it together? Good question. And this lady in the black with the backpack on, she's been talking the entire time. I don't know who she's talking to, but she's been in a really animated conversation the entire time. Let me see if I can pan in on her. This lady right here, she's been real animated the entire time. So I really want to know, how do others feel when they see this? Like, how do you feel by seeing this? Oh, I'm sorry. A little commercial I had to skip real quick. But how do you feel seeing these people here just... I guess they're doing drugs right here? I don't even know what's going on right there. Like, these guys right here, I don't know what they're doing right there. I don't know if is he shooting up or something right there? Oh, don't pan the camera away, my friends. I'm like, is that dude shooting up or what? Right there, is he shooting up? And then kind of move away. It's just like, look at all that trash everywhere. People just. What in the world are we doing, Americans? What are we looking at? What are we looking at? What is this? So anyways, hey man, like, share, subscribe, comment down below. I'm going to start doing this more often. Going to these are live streams that are on these roads right now. There's one in Skid Row. There's like 6 cameras here in Kingston, Philadelphia. There's 6 different camera angles that I'll be rotating through and just kind of watching and commentating and having a conversation about just how as Americans, you know, that we have some of us that have homes and have means, you know, how do you feel about knowing that there's about 770,000 people that are homeless in America right now? And, you know, out on the streets, drugs, not eating, no homes. How do these people get money for drugs is what I'm trying to, I mean, if you don't have money to get a hotel or for anything else, how do you find money for drugs? It's just crazy to me. I mean, you can't tell me all these people are giving up their self sexually for drugs. I mean, it's just, that's all. 770,000 people every day having sex with somebody for money. Come on now. Because who are they having sex with? They'd be having to have sex with us because we're the ones with the money, right? So how many of you out there are giving these people money for sex so they can go and do drugs? And if you're one of those people, then you're definitely part of the problem, huh? This is absolutely nuts. Like I said, like, share, subscribe down below. I'm trying to create an awareness on my channel. I actually have another channel that I'm going to be doing this predominantly through called TW Sociologist. I graduated from Texas Western University, so I'm going to be using that channel predominantly and probably create a page and everything and just start bringing some awareness to this and see together what we can do. Because nonprofits aren't doing it. Nonprofits are not helping. Now, supposedly, according to statistics, 60-something% of unhoused people sleep in some type of nonprofit organization shelter every day, supposedly. I don't believe that, but who am I? We're going to have to do a lot more research as a people together and definitely clean up our own backyards and figure out how we're going to get this done, because we have to start watching things like this and being aware and doing something about it. And the only way we're going to do something about it is if we're all aware, if we're watching this and we're coming together to figure out how to just change one life and then change another life and then keep on going, because we cannot deal, this does not be reality in America. Like, we have to change this reality. And we can't, it's not going to be a red thing or a blue thing or an independent thing or a political thing. It has to be a people thing. Like, we have to figure this out. I mean, how much waste, how much daily food waste does America contribute? Let's see here. So it says here, this is just Googling it, the United States wastes approximately 150,000 tons of food every day. This amounts to roughly 1 pound of food per person daily, with nearly 40% of the total U.S. food supply ultimately going uneaten. 40% of U.S.'s food supply daily go uneaten. So when we say we can't feed people, you know, obviously 60% of people are being housed, so that just needs to get better. And then helping them find some direction, because what do we do, guys? What do we do? Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let's talk about it. I'm here for it. I have time right now. My wife is currently an American contractor who was overseas and got hurt pretty bad. So now I'm caring for her full time, and so I'm gonna find time to do some interactions with people and bring awareness from what I'm going through, bring awareness what other people are going through. Like the situation we're in right now, we could see this is a reality for us. We could actually lose most things and probably be on the street if we didn't have support around us. So yeah, this is a real thing to be aware of. Understand where you could be going here. If any day with any kind of medical emergency or just life event, we all could be on the street. And why wouldn't I be a person that is close to that to be able to be like, hey, look, we need to figure out how none of us have to. This has to be our reality. So first, we got to take these people off the streets. We have to feed them, house them, and come together. We have to come together. And it's crazy too, because you'll see kids walking by. You'll see little kids walking by. Like, look at this young man right here. I mean, that kid can't be anywhere between the ages of 16 to 19 years old walking by right there. I'm hoping people from the other chat come into my chat so we can have conversations, because a lot of people aren't even talking. It's just like a couple moderators having conversations and everyone else kind of says something, and there's really no conversation being had other than through moderators. I do like this camera because this camera here has audio. The other cameras I don't believe have audio. The one on Skid Row doesn't have audio. Well, they're zooming on what this dude's sitting on. What is he sitting on? It's like upside down chairs. Like he has like 3 or 4 different yellow chairs or stools. Those are like footsteps, actually. Step stools. And he's using them for a butt stool. This is the things I'll never understand in these chats too. So like this guy James G. Realist said, I don't understand how to at someone. So then I showed him how to do it, and I said, just start typing the person's handle and it'll pop up. Just let them know exactly how to do it. And then someone else that's a moderator says it. And hold on one second, let me get past this commercial here.
Listen, Tony, that's all about patience and preparation and paying off. It's easier to play when you've got a plan.
So someone who's a moderator actually says just put the sign before their name, and then they're like, they at them and say, oh, okay, thank you. Gotta go let my dog out. Be right back. Talk to you later. Makes no sense. So much trash everywhere. Like, every one of those people out there just picked up one piece of trash. I mean, place to be clean. There's somebody right there just walking, like, hunched over. So many people are just hunched over. It's just crazy. Are they not under the influence right now? These people are just hunched over and just not moving. Obviously, they're under the influence. So why are the cops going and arresting them? I still want to know. It's kind of it's the question of why are there parking spaces around bars and clubs? If people are going to drink and get drunk, then why would there be a parking spot by a bar or around the bar? What would be the point of that? Guys, I'm just waiting for some interaction. I mean, the only way you're going to be able to interact with me is on my chat. And once I see some interaction, I'll interact. But can't do much more than that.
are you done?
No, just trying to do something else. Why? What's up?
You had quite a few people all watching.
I don't know why you said that. Like what? 4 people?
No, I think the most I seen was like 6 at a time.
Yeah, I saw 9 at one time. But I mean, it comes and goes.
So now it's easier.
I mean, now one wrinkle, yeah, but still.
I feel like a mosquito is biting me. I made a short or 2 minute video. Or if you want to watch.
Did you post it already?
No.
Oh.
I need to go make chicken.
You need to do what?
Make chicken
Make chicken.
for dinner. You're not hungry yet? Let me go season chicken.
What are you making?
Chicken and we have mashed potato.
We have potato salad.
We have potato salad and beets out still. So
Mhm.
we'll eat that.
So you're just making chicken?
Yeah.
You're not tikka masala?
No, I don't have potato sauce.
Oh. Okay. No, not that. Oh no. Remove that. Transition. Alright, there we go. What's my guy smoking? What's my guy? But isn't like weed, isn't that illegal in Philadelphia? Oh, let me find out. Is weed legal in PA? What just happened? Cannabis is only legal for medical use in Pennsylvania. Recreational adult use marijuana remains illegal statewide. So it's not legal. But who's saying that guy was smoking weed? Yeah, might have smoked that BD. If you hear people in the background, I do have a homeless person living with me, so they're not homeless at the moment. But they would be homeless if they didn't live with us, so we're taking care of one person.
video. Say hi. 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 Okay. So today we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna be regulating my husband's name. I'm gonna be blowing out, not blowing out, flat ironing Shane's hair. So as you guys know, his hair is cut into a bob, but I'm gonna be flat ironing it into a bob. Shane is in the gym. I have about 2 hours. It should only take about 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna be telling my husband. What's up, lady family? Welcome back to another video. Say hi. 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 Okay, so today we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna be regulating my husband's hair. I'm gonna be blowing out, not blowing out, flat ironing Shane's hair. So as you guys know, his hair is cut into a bob, but I'm gonna be flat ironing it into a bob. Shane is in the gym. I have about 2 hours. It should only take me about 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna be telling my husband, oh babe, I'm gonna step out to do Shane and I's hair, and he's gonna come back with a blowout. Guys, I wanna see his reaction. This is gonna be crazy. This is really gonna be crazy. So I want you guys to have for me. Let me flat iron his hair, and you guys come along with me on this crazy journey right now. Happy he's done from the gym. Because he's coming, Daddy's coming. Oh my God, he's coming. Yes, yes. Say like that, yeah. When that comes out, yeah. What happened?
What is this?
What?
Why you getting over here?
What I did?
Come on with the commercials. You kidding me?
Just like when things are packed tidy inside. Get auto insurance.
What is one more crap here? Wait, what is this? This why you took him to the salon to get it done for? Is he gonna do a twist? Twist. It's not a twist.
No, great.
Twist.
It's not a braid, baby.
I know, but the name wasn't there, so I just blew it out. What's the problem?
Babe, you look like a girl, babe. You don't want to straight like that.
Really?
No, you don't want his hair straight like a girl like that. For what? You want to straighten his hair?
Yes.
No, babe, his hair looks better curly. What the bum walk that, babe?
Dad, we had hair day today. Like, you know, girls
Okay,
get
what-
their nails
what-
done together. Me and my son do our hairs together.
Exactly, you treat my son like a daughter now. He's not your daughter, he's a son. He's a boy.
So what days we have? We don't have nail day and hair day?
So you want to do nail and hair, my son?
Yeah.
You look your head. You look your bum walk like that, my son.
What do I do?
We want it. Emasculate my son.
No, but what do we do then?
You take him to play soccer. We run around and play around. You take my son to go get hair done and nails done. You want to raise a little princess? You have $2 where you take Florida London and do that.
Well, they in
Where the
school.
bum walk like that? What think this is? Man, don't piss me off, man. Yo, fix his hair. Fix his hair. I don't like it. Fix his hair.
Okay. I'll put the line.
Hair slippers.
I'll put the line in the middle.
Babe, I don't like his hair like that. You look like a girl. You look like a girl. Papa, you a man. You don't want to be like that. Man. You a man.
You don't like that.
Exactly. You don't like that, Papa. Babe, fix it here. Do the curly one. Do the curly thing. Wait, what was it? Babe, I don't like his hair like that. You look like a girl. You look like a girl. Papa, you a man. You don't want to be like that. Man. You a man. Exactly. You don't like that, Papa. Babe, fix it here. Do the curly one. Do the curly thing. Wait, what was it? What you teaching my son? I don't like it. Fix his hair. Fix his hair or something. Fix his hair. I don't like it. What's what kind of chicken says?
Okay.
Mm.
Should I like?
Come, let's go.
You got a garage.
We have some time. Take him back and almost put the curly spray in or something. Cause
These people are doing good. They're YouTubers, so they're making pretty good money. They're not homeless.
You think it's okay to make my son look like a girl?
I don't know.
He's worried about his son looking like a girl.
You're like overreacting.
Okay. logical. Do you think this is okay for you to have my son looking like a girl? Do you want another daughter?
No, you want a daughter?
No, I have 2 daughters already, and it's my boy, my son.
Yeah.
So why you want another daughter? Why you want to treat him like a daughter? Talking about nails
Because
dates
that's
and
all I
hair
know.
date. That doesn't mean that's all you know. Wait time to relearn something different.
No, I don't like learning new things.
Like, what do you think this is?
Should I do 2 ponytails?
2 point.
Oof. Boy. How do y'all feel about that?
Smells like fried potatoes.
What if there was a country in the Middle East where all love is celebrated and same-sex relationships have been recognized for nearly 40 years?
I don't know why they press these same-sex relationships and stuff like that. Like, why anybody gives a shit who's getting married or who is beyond me. Like, I really don't care who's marrying who. I don't care if you marry a frog or if you marry a stuffed animal. I could care less. It has nothing to do with me. I really don't care. So for you people who are religious freaks and y'all are crazy to be worried about other people and what they're doing in their bedroom or anything else. Not hurting you, doesn't affect you, leave those people alone. As you can see, my wife is back there. I don't know what she's doing.
You can't see me. No. Do you want actually
Yeah. How long is it?
like two minutes?
It's a short, or it's a video.
It's a short video.
Is it possible to have a headset or no headset for this?
No, I don't like that. Just watch it, please.
We have better videos than those you use.
Those are the only ones I have, and I don't want to put too much out.
But yeah, but there's
Ju-
way
ju-
better
just-
videos that
just
explain
for-
that show your actual ailment. Like there wasn't really. I mean, you're sitting there brushing your teeth.
In a wheelchair.
But I mean, there's like I said, there's better videos. Yeah, that's more impactful.
Okay. Where are the videos of this?
On my phone.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't have your phone, so put them in the drive, so I can get them, and then I'll download them from the drive to the computer. So I'll just leave that just like that until you put the video goes into the drop.
Yeah. So how are you creating these reels where there's words coming across?
Canva. You could do it on there too, on Film or too.
Right.
But it was easier just to do it on Canva real quick.
This thing adds, man. back there can barely stand up. The lady back there can barely stand up. All right. Oh, we got these dang commercials sneaking in here while I was stepping away there. I see you, commercial. I see you and I rebuke you. Of that. Alright. Commercial begun. Yeah, I see I did get a subscriber. I really appreciate that. Whoever subscribed. My goal is to get by the end of June at least 500 more subscribers, so that would put me almost about 1,000. So we'll say 550. Have 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month would be good. But I really want to gain a following and a group of like-minded individuals that want to figure out how we can combat this disease we have going on here in America with homelessness and unhoused people. People aren't getting food, and they're having total access to drugs, which is just amazing to me. Like, who's giving them the drugs? I mean, look at this gentleman right here sleeping on the street. It's just unbelievable. How is that legal? How do we not convict ourselves for that, to allow that to happen? I mean, at what point do we stop pointing fingers at everyone else and not, and start understanding that we have a responsibility as a species, as a people, to figure something out here. Thanks for the subscription. Appreciate the subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Sparkling nice coconut pineapple, 0 sugar. Anybody know anybody in there in sponsorship? Hey, wouldn't mind a sponsorship on the channel. That would help the channel out. Further down with that, or okay. Just trying to figure out how to. Is that? That's not doing nothing. Oh, I mean, no, that doesn't do anything for me. You have to bear with me as I get a hold of this. Man, this street's getting lively right now. So, what time is it there? It's 9 o'clock now. A lot more people coming out. I mean, is this us coming in our vehicles to come give these people money for sexual favors to buy drugs? I mean, I don't get it. What is going on? There are so many more cars on the road right now than there were just like an hour ago. This is unbelievable. I just came across these channels, OMG Live channels, which I don't know how they have access to all these cameras, but it is a freaking amazing. And this one has audio, is why I like it, because you can actually hear stuff going on. The other ones that I've experienced haven't had any audio. But I don't know who has this camera and how they're able to manipulate it, and why the police aren't going and just arresting these people for DUIs or just UIs, I guess, under the influence. PI, public intoxication. I don't know why we're looking at this guy, but we're looking at this guy for some reason. What's going on with this guy? He's got a cigarette in his hand once again. He's got a pack of Newports on the ground there. And he's just there, holding himself up with a bar. And that cigarette, is that cigarette lit? Because I would assume, like, if it's lit, then isn't it kind of deteriorating and he's not able to get the full use out of that? Or maybe he just wants to have, he flicked off the ash. Okay. So he's engaged in, I see a little, oh yeah, that cigarette's lit. Woo, he took a big old puff. Inhale, exhale. Oh, did he just throw the whole cigarette? Oh, dang. He must have been at the butt, huh? At the filter. So he got like 3 drags of a cigarette and then threw it away. What do you think he's thinking about right now? Like, what is this guy thinking right now in life? Like, what is he thinking? Talk to me. What is this guy thinking right now? My God, is that a cell phone? Guys, how do people that are homeless have cell phones? Just answer me that. Answer me that. You can't tell me he has service. You can't tell me he's paying $30 a month for internet or for a cell phone. Come on now. I mean, do they have like Mint Mobile where they're paying $50 for like 1,000 phones altogether? Spark Nights, if you're out there, go ahead and support us. Support me.
1 in 3 males over 40 experience drips and dribbles. But imagine
imagine being this comfortable?
Isn't this loitering? I mean, yes. Somebody about to die? Did you hear that dude coughing up a lung? Alright, so this is what I found on loitering. source. Oh no, there's no. There's window capture. Where's window capture? Oh. Okay. Makes sense.
Hi, I'm Evan Grant. I cover all things Rangers for the Dallas Morning News. From $1 million trades to dollar hot dog night. This is home.
What if there was a place where kids learned in Hebrew and Arabic side by side? Where
Oh. Oh. I mean, how do you know what to pick here? Okay.
That's what I'm saying, but she gotta chill, like, that's doing the work.
There's something burning. I don't know. So I'm gonna have to research that a lot better because I don't know how to do that Windows capture. So you go here, then you go to. I mean, which one do you pick? Battery, control battery. control center, Wi-Fi control center, another, display, Windows server, properties for Windows capture, underbelly, what the heck, gesture blocking overlay, event shield window, menu bar, display backstop. What do you put? Display backstop. See what happens right there. Hopefully it's not. So I don't even know like what that is right there. That makes no sense. No, don't say. There are unsaved changes. Do you want to keep them? Discard. Do not want the unsaved changes, please. Let's go back here. Let's go here and that's something. Okay, that's something to say. Okay, that's something right there. So I don't know how. Let's see here. Order move up. No, I don't. I guess that's not what I thought it was. I don't know. It's gonna take a lot more understanding of how to get this stuff done. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. My goal is to have 1,000 subscribers by end of June. I want a whole lot more interaction, and together I want to come up with something that we can do together to start changing these people's lives on the street. You know, anywhere and everywhere. Like, what can we do? How can we make law enforcement more accountable? How can we make nonprofit organizations more accountable? Because these institutions take millions and millions of dollars, and so where's it going? I think I heard the other day on Joe Rogan they were talking about that California in the span of 5 years spent like $24 billion on homelessness. So where does that money go, and what does the numbers decrease, or the numbers increase, and how do we all come together to figure that out? So you're live with me. I'm here. I'm going to be on here. We're going to be looking at this together, and I'm going to try to get together a following of people that are going to come together and try to figure something out. I need your help. I'm definitely not smart enough. I do not have money to make anything happen. So I'm going to have to rely on everyone coming together and getting as much of us together to figure this out. All American people should be figuring this out together. We should all be trying to figure this out. Right now I should have 1 million people watching, and we all should be brainstorming on how to get one person off the street right now. 1 million people, we all put 10 cents in, and you got $100 grand right there to get someone off the street right now today. So we gotta crowdsource this and figure this out, guys. Come together. Like, share, subscribe. Keep watching on my channel.
time for you to be? Sure, you can take a day off your tail and head over to the local dealership for a cat and hang it, or you can head over to the convenience of your home and start shopping for the days you like.
Hardest thing is to get started. You have to get it on paper.
I've started to deal with computers in higher and higher levels of abstraction.
Just push a button. Rapid prototyping allows you to identify what's in it.
These people out here doing drugs and everything, guys. Lock in, guys. Lock in.
depends on reliable tools. That's why Harbor Freight is committed to offering quality tools to pros like yourself at a fraction of the price. Stop by today and put us to the test. Only at Harbor Freight.
them whilst they are just put in to OBS. So as a source, you can't click on it, but using this feature, you can use it. So let's jump into OBS and add a browser source. I'm going to go to sources, add a browser source. I'm just going to call it browser for now, and I'm going to type in twitch.tv. This could be absolutely any URL. I'm going to put 1920 by 1080, and I'm going to control the audio via OBS. Press OK. Make it full screenable.
Okay, now I get what I'm doing wrong here. Alright, so when you go into here, go into my reaction, properties. Okay. It's 1920 by what?
1980 or something like that, or 14, 40.
By 1080. Okay. Never mind. Uh, 1920 by 1080. 1920 by 1080.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's go see if that works.
See my nine screen view.
That didn't work. Obviously.
What pairs nicely with space gazing? A spacious new SUV. Rent from our newest fleet yet.
Hello rookies, Andy Olip here, back with a quick tips video, and today we're looking at browser sources inside of OBS, using them whilst they are just put in to OBS. So as a source you can't click on it, but using this feature you can use it. So let's jump into OBS and add a browser source. I'm going to go to sources, add a browser source. I'm just going to call it browser for now, and I'm going to type in twitch.tv. This could be absolutely any URL. I'm going to put 1920 by 1080. and I'm going to control the audio via OBS. Press OK, make it full screen if I want to, and you can see we can't click on anything on this page because we're only moving it around on the canvas. If you right click on the source and press interact, it brings up a separate window, which now inside this window we can go and join different streams, we can hit start watching if we need to, we can pause videos, we can type in somebody's chat or something like that. So good use cases of this, it would be if you kind of want to show a website on screen but you don't want to display your whole entire screen or anything like that, this is an easy way to do that. It's fully interactable, you can put that onto a different monitor if you had that and just use the website as normal without displaying your whole entire screen. So it's quite a cool little feature, not many people know it, so if I've helped you out, make sure you do like the video, also subscribe, because I've got a ton of different features that I do want to.
No, you didn't. You didn't help me out.
We'll go to media source. I suggest you to, create your own title so you don't lose that. You'll put podcast right there. It's already taken because I already got it in there. See, I already got it in there right there. We'll go to media source. I suggest you to, create your own title so you don't lose that. You'll put podcast right there.